Legislators are responding to the governor's plan to get medical marijuana to Kentuckians.
WDRB's Christy Batista tells us it might not be that simple for the governor to make it happen.
And this is not something that's going to happen in the next week or month.
Governor Andy Beshear says he's considering taking matters into his own hands to legalize medical marijuana, calling out the General Assembly for not getting it done this session.
Most of these steps are about hearing from you, the public, so that your voice is heard by the executive branch, even if it's ignored by the legislative branch.
It passed the House, but didn't come up for a vote in the Senate. The governor says he's creating a cannabis advisory team. Once that team is in place, they will travel around the Commonwealth to hear from Kentuckians. But he also wants to look at what executive actions he can take, which many lawmakers say gives people false hope.
The governor does not have the authority to legalize medicinal cannabis in Kentucky. I wish he did. If he did, I would be, heralding it from the rooftops, because this is something I believe Kentuckians need. But it's not true.
Republican Senate President Robert Stivers echoed those concerns, saying, quote, he simply can't legalize medical marijuana by executive order. You can't supersede a statute by executive order because it's a constitutional separation of powers violation. Attorney General Daniel Cameron said in a statement, in part, we've seen the problems that result when the governor tries to circumvent the legislature and make unilateral policy decisions.
I don't want to be too harsh on the governor on this because, I want to commend him for trying to fight for something that is important to Kentucky. But at the same time, I want to also be very clear and say that this has to be a statutory change. And the only way to change the statute is, unfortunately, through the legislature.
The governor also set up an email where you can send your thoughts. That's Gov Medical Cannabis Advisory Team at ky.gov. It's also in this story on WDRB.com. In Louisville, Christy Batista, WDRB News.